So as a soldier, I know that Ukraine and Ukrainians want victory, but above that, I believe that they want justice, because they in no way cause this situation which we are evidencing now in their country. Yet, when the other side, when the Russia launched this war or aggression over Ukraine, they accepted it with courage and dignity. And they are fighting heroically 3 long years. Don't forget that, let's say, the last big war in this continent, in Europe, was lasted 4 years. If we exclude Poland, that it was for the 5 years. And now Ukrainians are the only country on European soil, if I may say that, that are occupied again after the falling of the Berlin Wall. So this is why, in my humble opinion, they need support by all possible way. But when you are in danger, then you are seeking first. You are seeking the help from your neighbors, and the first neighbor to Ukraine is Europe. So I don't know why United Nations is so I will say passive. Maybe it's too strong word, but it's a passive. But at least Europe or European Union must find a way to manage a sustainable peace based on justice and the equal position on both sides. If you don't take this my words wrongly, because the equal position are needed if we know who the invaders are. Because pay attention, they didn't mention from the very beginning in February 2022 occupation. They didn't mention war. Even now, they are not mentioning war. They are calling this occupation as a special operation. What the special operation means, nobody knows. Maybe tomorrow, when they will achieve some peace or whatsoever on the diplomatic table, they will say, okay, this is exactly what we means to do with our special operation in Ukraine. And I'm sorry, but as a soldier, I was taught not to be optimistic, but to be pessimistic always. So I'm saying, from the very pessimistic part of let's say my side. So at the same time, nobody, if the peace will be signed, and as I can see, all relevant sides, especially European, if we can say also United States, they're trying to force these solutions for the peace. Interestingly enough, we are not seeing no sign of real interest from the Russian side. I don't know what is in their opinion, but they are now just passively waiting what the EU and US, not anonymously, but separately will decide, which is not good for you, which is not good for Europe, which is not good also for Ukraine, because nobody should be in illusions that some permanent reconciliation will be reached. That's why I'm saying that I'm pessimistic. I believe that when this peace format in some way will be reached, the both sides will start to reorganizing their troops and preparing for the new conflict. Why? Because Ukraine already learned the lesson, who their neighbor is on the eastern side, I will say, and the other side, because they face with humiliation that they didn't expect it on the battlefield. So I don't believe that this peace, on whatever way will be will be sustainable and in long term. Sorry for this my pessimism, but this is my opinion. And I'm saying this because I know what the war means. I was in war twice. Luckily, I survived. also Europe knows what the war means. That's why Europe, and most particularly European Union, shouldn't allow repetition of the nightmare started from the beginning of the last century until the very end of the last century, ending in 1999. Exactly, during the campaign for Kosovo. So on battlefield, you don't have many options. You should kill or be ready to be killed. So if there is a chance for peace, let's grab it. But we should continue to fight to secure a peace based on justice. If I will say again, this is a possible on any way under these circumstances and conditions. And sorry for my emotions, but I must say that my sympathies are fully go to the Ukrainians and Ukraine, because in this moment they have the strongest weapon on their side, and this is Ukrainian soldiers. Believe me, as a soldier, no matter if you help them with the money, with the equipment, as somebody across the ocean said, we give you money, we give you equipment. If you don't have soldiers, fighters who are ready to fight, who are ready to die for the freedom of their country, then all this money, all this equipment and weapons are useless. That's why I would say that Europe rightfully should think and to learn from the Ukrainian experience and example, because believe me, some European countries, they are fighting with the problem to find soldiers. Not many young Europeans are ready to dress the uniform and go to fight somewhere. And those are who are now as a part of the EU army. Most of them they are there just for the visa, be honest, and for the salary. So that's why Europe, most particularly, must find a way to help Ukrainians stay behind Ukraine and find the best possible diplomatic way to bring the peace on the table. Most European countries, luckily, are still on that line that they are helping Ukraine, and in my opinion, this is a right choice. And also, Marian said that any solution that favor aggressor will be judged and condemned by history, and most probably that will be evident that very, very soon. So at the end of my opportunity to give this speech, thank you very much for that again. Sorry if I was too much militarized and too much pessimistic, but I would like to say that Europe must be present and fight at the diplomatic table and provide a dignified and just solution for the Ukraine. Europe must make a clear distinction between aggression and the right to defend the freedom. And what Ukrainians are doing now, they are defending their freedom, they are defending their country. They didn't cause, as I said previously, they didn't cause this war. So if Europe do this, that will be at least a sign of respect to the Ukrainians and tribute to their fallen soldiers. So Europe owes this to Ukraine and to Ukrainians, and Europe, I will say, owes this to their next generations of Europeans as well. On my very end, I also think that this is a great chance for European unity, to make this unity stronger. Because if Europe fails now, we'll face dictatorship all over the world, even in very European backyards. And previous speaker, Goran Vasilevski, mentioned some of 2 EU countries that are leading in this direction. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and I hope that this story with Ukraine will end as much as possible in their favor. Thank you.